I can't believe I'm still up. All right. Welcome back to Guitar Quackery Live. I was just working on this bass and I just wanted to put it away for the night, continue tomorrow. Then I noticed something. And I just can't not do it tonight. Because if I don't do it tonight, then, well, it's something I wasn't counting on doing at all, right? And I need to do it because it's not good the way it is. So I'll show you what it is. So this is typical for, in my line of work. And you know what? I should send a text message to the customer. I know it's late. I don't know, is it too late? Whatever. I'm sending it. Part 10. Yep, it's been texted. Okay, so in my line of work, which is guitar repair, which is, by the way, why I was saying that maybe, I got tangled up with repair work. I used to be a builder. Maybe I should get back into building guitars because these things don't happen. So it's a used bass, right? So I've discovered things on it already, and now I just discovered this one additional thing that I need to deal with. So it's the nut. So here is the G string. And look, you see how it fits inside? Okay. So this is just not going to work well. This one fits better, and the other one as well, and this one as well. But this one is too wide. Now, I don't want to just make a new nut. I mean, that's a lot of work, and I would need to discuss it with the customer, and we're already kind of on budget and this and that. So I'm going to do a filling. And I'm going to use dental composites to do this. And again, I just did some work on the frets, and I said goodnight in the previous live stream, which was part 9. This is part 10. And I said I'll continue working tomorrow. Well, that somehow didn't work out. So let me show you what I need to do. Let's get this camera in focus. Maybe zoom in a little more. Why not? I don't have an audience right now. So whoever is watching me now is watching me in replay. No one's watching me live now. Reasonable people are in bed. And I'm still here. Okay, whatever. So I am going to do this. This is a piece of tape. I'm going to put the string here, which is why I should put this here. Okay, like this. And I am going to just do this. Okay, I do have a special tool which I keep usually here, and here it is, right? And just like that, this is going to hold the composite, okay, on this side. And then it would be good to do the same on the other side. Just like that. That's not good. So maybe this way. Just like that. You see, it's always trickier than you think. Maybe this is good. Yeah, that's okay. All right. I'm good with that. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to clean up the bottom of this string slot. Okay. So now I need to remove this tape and just use this file. I can't believe it. Okay. Yeah, I need to remove this tape. So maybe I peel it off this way halfway. And this way halfway. See, it's late and I'm making mistakes. All right. So let's zoom in and focus. So we want to rough up the surface a little bit. You see, this is a 50 gauge file. That's even bigger than it should be, and it's still even smaller than this. So we want to make a good rough surface for this, because we want to build up the... So normally I don't fix a nut like this, a plastic nut. This is plastic. This isn't a bone nut. But I feel like I don't have a choice. We need to fix this. All right? All right. Now I just put this back. On both sides. All right. If this was bone, I would be using a etching solution first to etch the bone, but this isn't bone, this is plastic. So there's nothing to etch on plastic. You cannot etch plastic. So we're going to skip the etching solution, and we are going to use first the bonding solution. I just need to do this. Okay, so the surface is clean, I guess, I think, I hope. And now I need to prepare the composites. Okay, so I no longer need nut files. And I still don't have an audience. All right, no problem. I am streaming to nobody. Maybe there will be an audience. Maybe the same audience I had an hour ago. I don't know. These are dental composites right here. All right. Where are you? Okay, cool. And now I need to use this bonding solution. And I have a little Q-tip. Where did I put it? I do have used ones already. Sorry, I don't use this every day, right? But I do have some ready. Are they here? Oh no, they're here, I think. No, they used to be here. Those are dental tools, by the way. All right, I'm just gonna have to use a new one because I don't know where I put it. Doesn't matter. Here it is. New one. Okay. And here's the curing light. So this is the bonding adhesive, bonding, whatever it's called. So I need to put some of the bonding solution inside here. And you know what, now that I'm thinking, I should, so this is the second time I'm removing this, okay? Okay, because this is going to make it easier to apply, okay? Here we go. So normally I would put a little drop onto something, and maybe I can do that. Why not? I have a little tape here. Let's put one drop here. We don't need more than one drop. That's it. All right. And now I just need to apply a very thin layer of this. Right here. And you can see I am twisting this thing and applying it this way. Okay, this is the bonding solution. This ensures a good bond between the material that I'm filling and the, composite material, dental composite. Look at that. This is coming off, this little lint. Okay. I can see that I have an audience member. So you missed the beginning. I need to fix the nut. The string slot was too wide. All right. This is a dental curing light. And this is what we do. We just shine the light for like 20 seconds or so. And I know that my dentist always does it longer than 20 seconds, so I'm going to do the same. I've had quite a few fillings in my life. It's a nice blue light, but it's not good for your eyes to look at this light. So this is why there's a filter. I'm looking at it through the filter. The string slot was too wide, I discovered when I put the nut back in. Significantly wider than it should have been. Than it should be. And now I am going to place this back, I guess, so that I can put the flowable composite into this oversized string slot. Okay, so that it doesn't flow out. There are different types of dental composites. I'm going to use the flowable. There's also packable. Okay. That's in terms of viscosity, right? But there are 7 types of dental composites in terms of hardness and other things. All right, so this is the flowable composite. It looks like this. And I'm going to put a little bit of this flowable composite inside here. And you can see it's already coming out. Don't want to squeeze too hard, because I don't want it to just squirt out. I want to make sure the front of the nut is well made or repaired. I do have some customers that are doctors and dentists, so I'm sure they are familiar with this procedure. And dentists charge more for this same job than I do, for whatever reason. Look, there's a little piece of lint. Okay, I just took it off. And now I need to make sure that this is nice, like this, on both sides. And let's hit it with the light. Okay. It's going to get real hard, but the surface will stay wet, because anything that's exposed to oxygen does not harden. So the light shines through the material. That's why it can't be too thick. And then, yeah, so it becomes hard on the inside, but the surface is still sticky and wet. And this is how you build it up in layers. That's the idea. Now, I wonder if I should keep using flowable or if I should put packable and just pack the whole thing. I don't know. What would a dentist do? I don't know. I do have the packable here. So this one is the same color, A2. Let's see. You can twist it this way. And it's a good idea to discard the beginning of it, Hold on, let me put it here because I need this. I don't know what you call this. It's a dental tool. But this can get hard and dry. Look at that. It's a plug. Yeah, so now it's nice and soft. Yeah, I could use this. Just pack it in. Like that, and this way. This one is called packable. Because this string slot is too wide, it isn't too deep, it's too wide. I need to make it narrower, right? So I need to pack it on both sides of the string slot and then recut it. Or the string can wobble. Okay? So we want to pack it real tight. It looks like it's already starting to cure because I'm shining a light, a strong light from the microscope illuminator. Yeah, so why don't I clean it up a little bit with just a Q-tip here on the surface. Yeah, this should be okay. And now let's shine some of this light. Okay. So this turns out to be an interesting live stream, I think. And like I said, you know, I wouldn't normally be doing this, but I'm kind of stuck doing this now. I didn't touch it. I didn't file this nut. That's how it was. But the string can vibrate inside of a string slot that's too wide, especially a bass string with not much break angle. All right. I'm going to pack it all the way up. Okay. And then recut it. So here, where's my composite? Where'd I put it? It's not here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Once again, just twist it a little bit. And yeah. We don't need much. That's it. Let's put this away. And come on. So I'm rebuilding the whole thing, just like a filling. Like a tooth filling. Exactly like a tooth filling. Okay, so I don't need this, but I need to pack it. So tap, tap, tap. What is that? Some dirt. Well, it'll get filed away anyway. Okay. That's why it's called packable. Packable composite. And the other one, the one I used at the beginning, is called flowable. So I think I need to put a little bit more, actually, right here. So this stuff is plenty hard. If you think about it, it's time tested, right? We've had this for decades, and it's made to last a long time in a wet environment in the mouth. And we chew on it, we bite on it, and it lasts. So it's going to be plenty strong for a string to rest on. Okay. I just want to clean the surrounding area a little bit, because obviously once it cures, it becomes hard. And now, there we go. It's not going to be an exact color match. I'm not worried about that. We just want it to be structurally sound. And most of it is going to be filed away anyway. So and the rest of it will be covered by the string. So there will be a little bit of exposed filling on the two sides of the string, or maybe one side, I don't know. I don't know if this was cut in the middle. But you won't really see that, especially not on stage. So I am trying not to look at this. Oh, I'm trying to look through the filter. One more time, last time. And we'll check it. I can't believe it. I'm still up. I was going to go to bed, and then I discovered this. All right, let's check. Yeah, so it's wet on the surface, just like I explained. But it's hard, right? This one is hard, and this is hard. And this little piece here is also not that hard. Why not? I don't know. So, I mean, it looks good to me. I guess it doesn't hurt to shine some more light. Come on. A little piece of tape is stuck on my fingers. Interesting job. Only one viewer watching it live. So the light does go through this, and that's how it hardens. It's quite amazing. Okay, I think that's enough. Now let me put this away. And I had that little brush somewhere. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. So let's put this away for now here. I put links in the description for all this stuff. Those are affiliate links, which means I earn a commission from those links, but it doesn't cost extra. Okay, that's that. Okay, now we need to cut a string slot, and I think I'm just going to do like a preliminary incision. Oh, we had 2 viewers, and now we have 1 viewer again. So maybe it wasn't interesting enough during that small, short period of time when the second viewer logged on. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Let me think for a moment. Okay, we're looking at the filling. Okay, we have a little bit of an overflow. Not a big deal. I can just file it off, scrape it off, file it off. But we need to make an incision into the filling with the file. And then, you know, cut a new string slot. It's a 45 gauge string. Oh, we have a viewer, a new viewer. You missed the best part. So you're gonna have to watch the replay. Sorry. I'm simply going to cut it like that. But I should start with a smaller file. Okay, like maybe a 10 gauge file. This here is a 10 gauge file, so right here in the middle. Let's cut into the filling. So this is what a dentist would do as well. They overpack a filling and then they adjust the bite, right? So I overpacked it, and now I have the, instead of a drill, like a dentist would use a drill, I have a diamond file, and I file into the filling. Okay. Okay, that's the number 10 file, 10 gauge. So because we do have a new person watching this, I'm going to repeat, well, just the gist of it. I put the nut back on the base, and I discovered that the string slot was significantly wider than it should be. And that can cause issues like rattling inside of the, it's a base, right? So it can rattle. Here. Now I'm using, I skipped a few. This is a 20 gauge file. So I can just cut into that small string slot, make it wider and a bit deeper. Okay, and now I can move on to, let's say, this was a 20 gauge file. How about a 32? Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna clean up a little bit first. And this is it, a 32 gauge file, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's okay. And I'm addressing the person who missed the beginning. It's a dental composite filling. Okay. I'm just trying to save the day without forcing the customer to agree to an extra service that is quite costly, which is cutting a new nut. Okay, and now perhaps I can simply, now I should maybe use a 42 gauge file first. This is 42, and widen it with a 42 gauge. So these numbers aren't exact science. So this is a 45 gauge string, and this is now a 46 gauge file. So let's use that one. So I hope this is not an air pocket inside. Well, even if it is, I do need to file deeper. And if it is, and if I don't file past the air pocket, I can still pack some more dental composite. So 42, no, I need the 46 gauge file. But I believe that I am going to file past the air pocket. Oh man, it looks like there's another air pocket right here. So the question is, am I going to file past the air pocket? Or am I going to have to fill it? Yeah, it's a little cavity right there. Well, let's put the string there. And let's check the height. Well, the height is, I'm eyeballing it, is just about right. And unfortunately, as you can see, well, it's, you know, the string is nice and tight. But yeah, as you can see, there is a little air pocket right there. Damn it. So I'm going to have to fill it. Well, the good news is that these composites can be you can build them up in layers. That's actually how they work. So I'm going to have to fill that air pocket. Although the air pocket wouldn't really do anything because it's, you know, the string is still seated at the front anyway, right? But it is there, right there. That's the air pocket. And I just can't leave it there. That's it. So, all right, so here we go again. I gotta clean it with, well, first with compressed air. So let's blow some air. Okay. And now, well, I'm going to bring that box out again. Almost double work for me. Okay. All right, so now I have a small audience, so now you get to see what I did at the beginning of this live stream. This is the bonding solution, and what I do is I just put a little drop of it here. Don't need more than that. And with this tool, it's a dental tool, I take a little bit of it, and now I go inside of this little air pocket cavity, and I apply some of the bonding solution inside. Okay. Well, it's all over the place, but yeah, I did get it where I need it. But admittedly, this is too much. I mean, more than I need. So I want to somehow clean it off. Okay. I don't know, a Q-tip maybe? Well, it's too thick, right? A Q-tip's not going to work. Sorry, I'm improvising. All right. I don't want to shine too much light on it for too long, because light can make it cure. But here, this is absorbing some of this liquid bonding solution. And I'm using this tool to, you know, push it into the string slot. So it's still wet at the bottom. Yeah, that's good, I think. And yeah, maybe I can soak up a little more. Now this doesn't need to be sterile. Now it's good. Okay. So you want the minimal amount of bonding solution. Okay, you don't want it to be thick. And now let's take the UV curing light. Okay, and I'm just going to do this, right? It's a 20-second timer, but I will repeat this for another 20 seconds. Just like that. I'm looking at it. I don't want to look at it directly, so the monitor doesn't obviously produce the same wavelengths. This should be good. Maybe another 20 seconds. How about that? How many people are watching now? 3? Does it say 3 or 8? I don't know. All right. Okay, good. Now let's take the flowable composite. And I'm just going to put a little bit of flowable composite into that cavity. Okay. This is it. Okay, the flowable dental composite, and it goes inside of the string slot into that little cavity, right? Right there. This is just my sloppy work that I'm fixing now. It's just a little air pocket. Ah, there's like a lint, a piece of lint. Okay. Now, as I'm sure you can see, there's a piece of lint at the bottom there, trapped inside. Now, do I want to bother removing that? I mean, it doesn't do anything. Okay, there it is, coming out. All right. Now again, at this point, I can line the whole bottom of the string slot, I guess, because I'll be recutting it. And this time I will only use this flowable in a very thin layer. Most of it will be filed away anyway. I just wanted to fill that cavity, that little air pocket. I think we're good. Let's throw some more light on this and focus. I think this is good. Again, 20-second timer. You gotta hold it real close. One more time. And I'm just gonna hit it from above like this, yeah. One last time. Yeah, so this is a typical extra work that happens in my line of work. Well, I don't know if any of you watching are also techs, so I'm sure you know. I'm sure you can feel my pain if you are. Okay. Okay. And now I want to cut it with a 46 gauge file. Or I could use a 42 first, just to kind of get it started. Yeah. And now I'll switch to the 46 gauge. Just got to clean it. I'm gonna have to file the front of the nut as well. Obviously not with this file. What I'll do is I'll make a little sanding block like this with a piece of wood and just go like this, I think. I can do that at the end. All right, let me put this away. Where's my composite? Oh, here it is. All right, 2 people still watching. Oh, Blue Elvis is here. Oh, you retracted your message. Messages. Okay. You know, I like doing this dental work on guitars. That's kind of fun. I wasn't counting on doing this on this particular instrument, but something had to be done about this, so yeah. Now it is what it is. Again, I didn't, oh, there's only one person watching. Okay. Let me just, oh, the height feels just right. Yeah, I think it's actually just right. Wow, I almost cut it too low, right? Look at that. So if I place, oh, I need to reposition the camera so that you can see the dial indicator. Can you see it? Kind of. Is it focused? Ah, whatever. It's late. Okay, so I'm holding it here. It's always tricky to do that first string right at the edge. Just a little bit. There's a little gap, and that's exactly the gap that I want. And now, more importantly, now we have a tight string slot at the front. I can open it up a little bit at the back end, just flare out a little bit like a funnel, because I do need to clean up the front. Yeah, so I will do that. So just at the back end, open it up a little bit. And now this string slot has a filling. but at least it's not too loose at the front, right? So this definitely is, I think I made the right call on this one. To be honest, I think that this dental composite is actually harder than the plastic, right? So we are going to lubricate it. It still looks like it has an air gap there, but it isn't actually. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm done for the night. I need to go home. Okay, Blue Elvis. I don't know who's watching. Maybe it's Blue Elvis. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. This time I will go home. Bye-bye. Good night.